Aisha, you said something that was super important about your culture, and I love that you said you always knew you were going to be a wife and a mother. You always knew that. And I have a question about that. How did you, I know culturally you had the mindset, first of all, that you know. And when you have the mindset, you manifest that. It's just automatic, right? But um, in your culture, is it that, okay, I know that I'm going to be a wife and a mother, and I'm going, whatever husband I get, I settle with that person and I stay and we work through anything? Or is it more in the culture like, okay, if things aren't working out, I have the right and the option to leave, and that's okay? Because I think that that's part of it too. When you have a cultural thing of, I know I'm going to be a mother and a wife, it's because it's expected and everything, and it's a good thing. But also, does it, are you, are the women in general, again, not a monolith, but in general, staying or getting into those situations where they're not actually fulfilled?
Mm. Mm. No, that's a great question, and thank you for asking that question. And I understand that. I think from somebody outside looking in, it's hard to wrap their mind around the fact that, well, if that's the case, does that mean that if you have a relationship, no matter what it is, you stay? But that's also not true, because in culturally, we know that we're going to get married. So when you're a young woman in a family, your parents are raising you definitely to be married to someone one day, because that's also part of legacy building. It's just part of legacy building. So families communicate with each other. It seems like it's an arranged marriage, but it's not, because you go to school, you see people that you like, and then the families come together and then they talk about getting married. Does that mean that when you marry this person, things are going to be perfect? No. But you have that village around you constantly course correcting, helping you, guiding you through life, because we all also understand that things are not going to be perfect, right?